Today I'm glad to have one of the well-known financial wizards who is well experienced and have the best knowledge of the industry. He is also the board member of Vrindavan. Welcome Mr. Saikat Kumar, it's a pleasure having you here today.
Hi, thank you so much.
So could you please brief us about REIT?
So basically, that REIT is a structure, right, which owns, right, which invests, and at the same time, many a time it finances the real estate assets and the companies, right, and it helps the retail investors to buy and invest. Many a time they could not able to invest directly on certain assets. So it gives ample opportunity for the retail investors, for institutional investors, and for other entities to invest and to reap the benefit out of it, because it gives the opportunity to buy and sell, right? So it's a buy of company stock which are related to real estate investment.
So why would one invest in REIT?
Due to the return, there is a risk-return trade-off. If you compare with other asset classes, it has generated so far the highest return. One. Second is that it is flexible. Two. Third is that it can be traded, right? It can, the secondary trades are possible. And fourth is that it's being managed by professional team. So there is a REIT structure which are governed by the regulator. Second is professional team to manage. Third is return propensity, and fourth is, if you see among other asset classes, it reaps and generates the highest return, and retail investors can also participate through small subscriptions.
Why invest in GCC region, especially in UAE markets?
You see, GCC is in its nascent stage as of now, right? There are a lot of opportunities that real estate market will grow further, right? So one. Second is that, real estate market is in its bottom at this point of time. So there are opportunity to grow with the market. So it's advisable that at this point of time, if investors would like to invest in real estate, so it's a very good market, and the market capitalization of real estate is almost less than 3%, where in developed economy or developed countries, it's more than 80%. So there's a lot of scope to grow. So with this growth, if retail investors can invest, there has the propensity and opportunity to grow with the market.
So there's also direct investments, REIT versus direct investments. So why would one invest in REIT only and not in direct investments?
Basically, if you see, there are many reports. So if you see the last 20 years annualized return, it has generated around 9.9, almost double-digit return in dollar terms. If you see vis-a-vis, gold has generated a return of 7%, and other asset classes are less than 6% in last 20 years annualized. So there is an history there. It has been tested, and one should invest at least some portion of his income in REIT structure to reap the benefit.
What are the returns in REITs compared to other asset classes?
If you see, as I was mentioning, if the annualized return of REIT last 20 years as per JP Morgan is around 9.9-10%. However, if you ask me on year basis, right, one can expect in this region a return of around conservatively 6 to 7% dollar return, and which is pretty good, I believe, at this point of time. No other asset class will be generating this type of income at this point of time. So hence it's advisable to put some allocation in REIT structure.
And what is Vrindavan? What does they do?
Vrindavan is basically a network marketing company. It's a global company, and it has been established with, very seasoned professionals, both from the marketing side as well as from the financial side. Basically, the name is very unique and attractive. It's called Vrindavan. We are the one. So it means the name itself speaks that we are the one, we're the number one. So at this point of time, if any network marketing company is coming in this decade, it will be one of the best, and it has a seasoned player to deliver, execute, and take it forward.
What is the USP of this REIT?
The USP is basically, it's a total integration which hasn't been done as of now globally. It's integration of three parts. One is the real estate. One. Second is that, integration with the digital marketing, which is the go of the day. Without IT, without digital integration, no company can grow. Third is that it will be distributed through network marketing company, which is Vardhavan. So it's an integration of three-way process, which is unique in its way.
What is the minimum subscription amount one would invest?
Minimum is approximately around $500 or less than that, which is again, it is very good for retail investors. So there will be retail investors as well as there will be institutional investors, but for the retail investors, it is less than $500.
And what is the total AUM size?
The AUM, Vardhavan is looking for an AUM of around 200 to $250 million size, but first year around $75 to $100 million in year one, year two around 125 to $200 million, and year three 250 to 300 $400 million. So big aspirations, but which is very much reasonable and possible.
What would be the asset allocation of REIT among different real estate segments?
The asset allocation, again, it is unique because it will depend on the risk-return trade-off, one. Second, it will depend upon the opportunities in the market, right? Say, for example, there might be investments in hotels, there might be investments in residential properties and assets, there might be investments in commercial properties, there might be investments in warehouses and logistics hubs, there might be investments in hospitals, hospitalities, education sectors, etc. So it depends upon the country to country, right, how the return generates, and it will be a very good mix of all the assets among real estate sector.
So who manages the property?
It will be managed by a professional team, right? And the asset manager and the investment manager for Vardhavan and this REIT structure will be Skycap. So Skycap is basically a regulated entity from Dubai, and it will manage it, and it has a team of well qualified professional who has experience on this managing REIT, and at the same time they have delivered and executed returns in the past.
Where will the REIT be domiciled?
REIT will be domiciled in Dubai.
And what kind of return will REIT offer?
REIT will generate a return of anywhere between 6 to 7% in dollar terms per annum.
Will it be technology-driven REIT?
Of course, it will be a technology-driven REIT because there will be an front interface for the investors, and it has become a go of the day if you are not digitally transformed, and if you won't give the opportunity to the investors as well as the marketing professionals, then it will be a hurdle in the cakewalk, right? So it's very, very important and necessary that a digital platform will be there, and even we have suggested for an app through which investors as well as the marketing professional can go directly and look their portfolio at any point of time. They can look their income generation at any point of time. So it has to be with digital integration and IT enabled.
And how quickly will be the KYC process?
KYC process will be very simple because though there will be global investors in this, but nevertheless the back end will be so strong that the KYC will be done within 24 hours in most of the cases. Maximum it will take 48 hours, but the yardstick and the turnaround time will be 24 hours.
Will REIT be subject to foreign ownership restrictions?
There might be, it depends. The opportunity to invest and restrict foreign restrictions will be well measured and diagnosed through legal experts. Whatever country we will go and invest, we will see the opportunities and we seek assistance from the legal experts, and it will be part of the compliance as well as corporate governance.
How will the investors know if the transactions are valued fairly?
Oh, that's simple, because we will go two-way. One is that there are the seasoned, experienced professionals in the team, one, and second is that will be a third-party valuer to validate that. So, needless to mention, when you are going global and when you are regulated and when you are, attracting international investors and marketing professionals, so it has to be followed the proper rules and regulations, and the fair value will be judged and verified by third-party valuer.
Will the online platform be safe and secure to invest?
Yeah, that's because basically you see everything is online today, right? So how can you say that your investment can't be online? It is secured, it will be encrypted, and all the digital risk measures will be taken care of. Yes, it is very much secure.
What is the exit option for the investor?
There are a couple of exit options available, right? One is that since it will be listed in the stock exchange, so it will be tradable. Secondary trade is possible. Third is that, exit with institutional exit, because many a time global REITs, they seek the opportunity to buy real estate assets in many of the lucrative regions and opportunities. So it depends which option will be available at any point of time, but it's very pre-planned that all options will be open. What suits the investor as well as the organization, that will be taken care of.
Are there any unrealistic returns on investment or yield?
I don't think unrealistic. It is realistic, very much realistic. Apart from the return, what I was telling you a while back, that around 6 to 7% in dollar terms, but at the same time there will be a capital appreciation, and sometimes it happens if the market behaves, but nevertheless 6.5-7% dollar return with a capital appreciation and with an opportunity to trade with liquidity, it's a good bet to invest and diversify the portfolio. And for retail investors, it's very lucrative. Say somebody is sitting in Manila investing in Dubai, someone sitting in a small town in India investing in Turkey, someone sitting in Ankara investing in India. So it's a very lucrative opportunity. We are trying to make it a global for the marketing professional as well as investors, retail investors, institutional investors. So there are a lot of ways, and since it will be technology driven, so it will be much more accessible and it will be governed by regulators. So it will be very good for investors in terms of return, in terms of income for the marketing professionals, and in terms of risk return, because there is almost no risk. The reason is that it will be regulated by very strong regulator. So that's the opportunity for the investors as well as the marketing professionals.
I hope all of our basic queries have been answered by Mr. Saikat Kumar for our marketing professionals as well as investors. We will be updating you time to time. Thank you, Mr. Saikat, for your wonderful time. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you so much. It was my pleasure. Thank you so much.